What is going on, guys? Vault ESPN here, and welcome back to another video on Vault Clan. Today what you guys are watching is a quad KEM strike on the map Freefall using the Honey Badger. The gameplay is supplied by Vault Random, incredible player, so go check out his channel, the link is in the description below. But the last video I uploaded to Vault Clan, I asked a simple question, you guys, and I said, would you guys like to see some more stories, like live stories and that kind of stuff? And a few of you guys did comment down below saying that you would like to see them, so that is exactly what I'm doing. So today's live story happened to me last year. It's a school story, I guess you could call it, but to be honest, it's got to be like, this has to be a world record for my school, because judging by the title, you guys are probably thinking, well, you know, what is this all about? It must be quite a crazy life story. And yeah, so this kid was expelled from school on the first day, or on his first day, and it was his second lesson of the day. So anyway, let's get right into it. So to start off with the day, I had a biology class, and actually this guy, I'm going to call the new kid Chad, okay, Chad. So Chad was in this new biology class, which I was also in, and to be honest, he was pretty regular. He didn't do anything wrong. He may not have done the work, but he wasn't really like acting bad. And a bit of background story on Chad: he had been expelled from his previous school and moved to my school, and he had a bad behavior like record or something, so that basically the teachers were a bit concerned about him. And after the biology lesson, like, the teacher was like, oh, so he behaved perfectly fine. So she went and told my English teacher. My English teacher thought it was all okay. So then that was the next lesson, the English class, and I was also in that lesson. So went into the English class, and Chad sat next to two other guys in my class, and they weren't necessarily friends with him. They'd never really seen him before, but they were just being nice to the new kid, and they sat next to him basically. So he didn't really talk to them, they didn't really talk to him. He just sat there on his phone and probably texting or doing something like that. And basically, my English teacher walked in the class and he was like, Chad, could you please put your phone away? And Chad completely ignored the teacher. He just carried on texting whatever he was doing, and then he goes, Chad, can you please put your phone away, like a little bit louder? And then Chad just carried on texting. So then the third time my teacher said, Chad, can you please put your phone away? Chad looked up and then looked straight back down again and carried on texting. So my teacher moved forward towards him and said, Chad, you know it's against the school's policies to be texting in class. And Chad goes, I don't give a shit about the school policies. So this is when I knew, oh, shit's going down. So at this point, my teacher and Chad were arguing. Now, I can't remember exactly what they said, because this story probably happened to me just over a year ago, but I'm gonna try and remember it as best I can. So basically, they started, you know, arguing away, and and my English teacher kept on saying, you need to hand your phone over. I'm gonna confiscate it till the end of the lesson. And Chad kept on just saying no, and then he just wouldn't hand his phone away. So then Chad walked out of the class and just walked away from the lesson. So my English teacher had to call up the senior leaders, like, or whatever at my school, and they had to go and basically find Chad because he ran off somewhere else in my school, and they found him. And my teacher could confirm that Chad had been put into the isolation rooms for the rest of the day, meaning that he'd be sitting in a room doing absolutely nothing, well, maybe some boring work in a dark room, doing absolutely nothing for the rest of the day. So we thought it was all pretty funny, but that wasn't it. We thought Chad would probably return to our lesson a few days, maybe a week later, but after a few days, maybe a week, our class kind of found it a bit curious where Chad had gone. So we asked my English teacher, where's Chad gone? And he was like, oh, Chad's in a better place now. So that sounds like he's dead, but Chad had been expelled from my school, and that was all because he was swearing at my teacher and doing all that stuff. And Chad had lasted 2 lessons at my school. 2 lessons, and apparently he did something else in the isolation rooms. Apparently he tried to escape, but yeah, turns out that he wasn't suited for my school, and he was expelled after his second lesson. GG, Chad, GG. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed the live story. If you did, then make sure to smack it a like. Let's try and get 250 likes on this video today. Make sure to go check out the player, Vault Random, or My Random Boy. His link is in the description below. Also, make sure to go check out my channel. My name is Rob, or ESPN 10 Gaming, or Vault ESPN. My channel link is also in the description. I'm the commentator. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll speak to you guys in the next video. Peace out.